All right. Who's out there? I know you're still awake after this amazingly exciting episode of the challenge tonight. You guys probably aren't going to be able to go to bed. It was that exciting. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Mostly because I had no idea what on earth T. Reigns, the Brains, and myself were going to do as far as our vote was concerned. My boy Jeremy Popoff just signed on. What's up, fucker? Not much. Just hanging out. My boys from Lit just got back from their summer tour, so I'm sure they're hurting. Give them some love. They just came out with a new album. Follow them at Lit Band Official. Actually, believe it or not, when we're on the challenge, it's all the time when we're out in the bus going from bar to bar. We always have a few songs that the entire bus sings because we don't have music, obviously, so we have to do karaoke. And My Own Worst Enemy from Lit is hands down one of our favorite songs to sing as a group. So, again, shout out to my boys from Lit. Check out their new album. It's amazing. And I was in their video as a creepy bartender, so check that out again. Crazy episode. A lot going on in the challenge house, isn't there? Lucy Jean, a question on everyone's mind. How did we not get voted in? Why would we have gotten voted in? Who's going to vote for us? What makes this a funny game is if you vote for someone, they go in, guess what? They have the opportunity to then call you in to go against elimination. And nobody wants those problems. People can talk as big of a game as they want in their interviews, like, oh my God, we'll go against... No, you won't. You don't... Listen, that would be a long day at the office. Me and T. Reigns, you don't want to see us in a sand pit. And why on earth would Jose and Devon have said us? We're essentially in the exact same boat. We're on the outskirts, you know? We're the rogue teams. So we got to stick together. And what's funny about the way this game's going, the way the voting works in this, is I feel like most of the teams, they're only hurting themselves by letting everybody know where they're voting. This is a game of secrets, okay? And so keeping your vote a secret is actually strategically a much better move, because once you start telling people where your votes go, now you've set a precedent, and now you have to every week let the other teams know. Whereas if you're us, listen, we're a wild card every week. So it's only going to get wackier from here. Trust me. This voting is going to get shady as fuck. Let's see what else we got. You guys are skating by the skin of your banana, Tashi says. How do you figure, Tashi? Are we watching the same show? We didn't have one vote go our way tonight. Not one team had the nuts to vote for us. So how exactly are we hanging by the skin of our banana? Makes 0 sense, all right? Might want to read a book there, Tashi. Shandy Nicole, marry me? I mean, how far are you from Vegas, Shandy? Let's see. For those of you who don't know, a lot going on right now outside of the challenge, in a different type of challenge. Anyone out there who knows who The Miz is, and if you do, I feel bad because you probably watch way too much wrestling. You probably watch way too much men running around in their underwear beating each other up, pretending to beat each other up. The Miz just challenged me to a fantasy football draft competition of sorts, all right? I love football, but I've always just kind of been more of just, your average fan. I've never been a big fantasy football guy, but I'm going to prove to him that I will beat him. Since he's too scared to come back on the challenge, so I can't beat him there, I'm going to beat him on the fantasy football field. So if you guys... So here's how it works. There's going to be two different teams. He had this all set up through FanDuel. So he called me out yesterday. I didn't think he was going to make it happen. Somehow, by the grace of God, he did. He must have paid him off or something. So go to FanDuel, and you could either sign up to be on one of our teams. Okay. If you watch my live that I did yesterday, that I posted as my post today, you'll see him calling me out and me essentially talking to two sea lions and letting him know that that literally two sea mammals could draft a better fantasy football team than him. But if you guys want to play, it's going to be awesome. Even if you don't know what you're doing, I don't know what I'm doing, to be quite honest, but I'm pretending like I do. Shh. There's this feature called Auto Draft. I don't even think I have to pick a team. I can just push a button. And I have a feeling that the Auto Draft feature is going to be more efficient than what he does. So go to FanDuel, look up our contest, FanDuel.com/JohnnyBananas or FanDuel.com/TheMiz. But I'm actually going to change my name to Wiz on the Miz because I'm going to piss all over him in fantasy football. So it's going to be awesome. MM Lynn, where's Angela? Spill the tea. Hey, Angela, you still in the bathroom? So the way the house is shaking down, it's, to some, not looking good for us. But to others, it's actually looking great for us. Because what's going to end up happening, here's the way this game works. And it's like a lot of people don't, it's like they never learn. You can't have an alliance with everybody in the house. If you're in an alliance with everyone, then you're in an alliance with no one. And these idiots never learn that, all right? And there's so many people that feel like they're only secure if they have numbers, strength in numbers, when in actuality it's the exact opposite, okay? You might feel comfortable in that position for a little bit, but once the numbers start to dwindle down, people are going to have to start turning on each other. That's why I've always said keep your inner circle small. That way you don't have to fuck over as many people, just one or two. But I've never done that before, so I wouldn't know. I'm the cleanest player in the game. That's another thing that's funny. There's a snake in the grass. Well, that's the whole point of this game. That's what I love when people are like, oh my God, you're a shady player. Well, no shit. Isn't that the point? We don't show up to the challenge to play the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. We go to slit throats, all right? There is no honor amongst thieves. So that's just the nature of the beast. Taylor Villa, how do I come to prom with you? As a chaperone? I don't know. I think my prom days are behind me. Maddie Quink, I'm your favorite player. Thank you, Maddie. You're my favorite follower. Why didn't you vote Shayna Nelson? Why did you put in Cam and Kaylee? What difference would it have made? They're all playing the same game. All right. They're all against us. I mean, it's no secret, that cat's already been let out of the bag. Shane and Nelson were against us from day one. And, Kaylee is Nelson's sex toy. So, I mean, duh. They're in bed together, literally and figuratively. So, I mean, what difference does it make? Team Benoni, keep your votes secret. They make good TV. They think there's an unwritten rule to tell people who they're voting for because they want to keep it 100. F that, Team Benoni. Yes, _more_ Goya. I mean, get out of my head. You're reading my mind. It's exactly what's going on. All right? The secret vote, that's the way to go, man. Keep your vote secret. You don't want everybody to know. This is a game of secrets, people. And these and the people that play, it's like me and Tony are over here playing chess while the rest of these dumbasses are playing checkers. All right? It's a shame. But, I mean, that's why I'm me and they're them. That's why I've won 6 times and the rest of the house has won, I don't think, a combined total of, once. Oh, God, it's too much. Yeah, so everyone on here, I want you to do me a favor. Go over to the Miz's Instagram and send a bunch of shitty messages, all right? We got to get this hashtag going. Hashtag Wiz on the Miz, all right? WIZZ on the MIZ. All right? It's happening. Wiz on the Miz. We're going to pee all over him in fantasy football. It's going to be amazing. Kim Boxer, please get Shane out of the house. Why? The guy's entertaining. And everyone loves him. Listen, Shane is currently America's sweetheart, okay? How could you not love Shane? He literally said in one of his interviews tonight that he enjoyed watching Devon upside down with their head underwater in freezing cold water, miserable, and he took joy in that, okay? Of all the things I've ever said in my entire life on the show, and I get a lot of hate for being a dick in the past, I've never said anything nearly as gnarly as that. You like watching a girl freezing upside down, drowning in water. You like watching her suffer. I mean, that's some serial killer shit, if you ask me. Tiffy Taffies. He's not America's sweetheart. What planet are you living on? Which is also why, I mean, you know, I got to have Devon's back when it comes to that. Marshall Wheatcroft. Where's Leroy? Well, Marshall, he's in Vegas, all right? Me and Leroy are friends. We are not dating. Although, we are more than friends, but less than lovers. I love you, Lee. I am Courtney Elizabeth. God, you're handsome. Thank you. But I am not God. Man's up there. But I am handsome. I have to agree with you on that one. Gene Jacket wants to know when I'm in Atlanta. We might be out in Atlanta. We've got a project that is in the works, possibly this winter. So stay tuned. What else we got? What else? What is everybody hoping happens the rest of this season? Any ideas? And if it's we want Shane and Nelson to win, I guess we're all in agreement then. So another announcement to make. September 29th, which is less than a month away now. My new project that I've now been working on for 3 months now. First Look, which is the travel/experiential show that I am hosting now, is premiering. It is going to be on every Saturday night, following Saturday Night Live, beginning right after Saturday Night Live, every Saturday. It is going to be incredible, all right? And I'm not just saying to toot my own horn. Just to give you a rundown of some of the things that I've done. You think you've seen me do wacky shit on the challenge? In the last 11 weeks, I've become a professional cannabis sommelier, which is I learned about marijuana and I had to pair it up with food dishes. I worked at the Jelly Belly Jelly Bean Factory and made a flavor called Top Banana. I trained with some of the biggest NFL stars and actually got my ass kicked by them. The Pouncey brothers, Travis Kelce, Mark Ingram, Carl Lawson, who's an absolute beast. I made the LA Rams cheerleading squad. I looked for Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, ghosts, and aliens in Roswell, New Mexico. Did I already say I became an LA Rams cheerleader? I'm a professional cuddler. I mean, guys, it's real. There's actually a service out there that you could book where you book people to come and cuddle with you. And that's what I had to do. And let's just say the person I had to cuddle may not have been a female. It may have been a greasy hippie. It was pretty weird. And you're going to get to watch it all on TV. My suffering is going to be your entertainment. Mick Coop wants to know if my feet are ticklish. No, they're not. Neither are my armpits. Oh, look at this. Brit_C. She knows what's up. Iguana hunting too. We did. I wrangled iguanas with a fishing pole. Insane. Raul Gutierrez wants to know where we can find these videos. If you go on YouTube right now and look up Johnny Bananas First Look, Johnny Bananas 1ST Look, you'll see the episode we already filmed. That is where I dressed in drag and stripped at a burlesque show. Sumo wrestled a 600-pound sumo wrestler. Sang in a children's choir and took etiquette classes from this world-renowned etiquette expert and went on a date to test my skills with a girl from Beverly Hills Rich Kids. So it was pretty epic, and that's just the beginning. You think you've seen Johnny Bananas, you ain't seen nothing yet. First look, it's going to be incredible. NBC after SNL starting September 29th. We'll be doing a ton of giveaways this season. And like I said, I mean, it's you're going to get all the insane shit you've seen me do on the challenge. I mean, plus some. I mean, it's that good. We just got back from I went to Alaska, went bear watching. I'm actually any Canadian friends, anyone from the Great White North? If so, I'm actually flying to Montreal tomorrow, and we're filming in Montreal for an entire week for First Look. So give me a shout. Any of my Canadian brethren or sisters, give me a shout. I'm going to be out there getting after it, doing Canadian stuff. I don't know what Canadians do. You guys like play hockey and eat Canadian bacon. I think that's the entire episode. That's all we're doing. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I think that's all we got for the evening. Oh, here we go. McCowan is from Montreal. Well, I'll see you there, my brother or sister. Yeah, anyone from Canada will be there. Ooh, look at this. Beard is on fleek. Huh? Look at that line. Guess who lined me up? Me. I'm actually my own barber. Because I feel bad cheating on Leroy, going with another barber. So I just do my own until I see him again. Which I hope is soon. I miss you, Lee. Clarence Pryor is on. My man. Next summer is Clarence versus Johnny. Should it trend? I think it should, Clarence. For those of you that don't know, Clarence Pryor, amazing man, swimmer, jack of all trades. We are going to be competing in a swimming competition next summer in New York, I believe. So keep it tuned to that. After I beat The Miz at Fantasy Football, I'm going to be beating Clarence Pryor in the swimming pool. Or probably not, because that guy swims like a fish. Phil Tripoli says, nice beard. Well, Phil, it takes one to know one. Although your beard game is thick and strong, but you got to learn how to trim that thing up, my friend. I'm going to have to show you. Are you coming to Montreal? Phil, by the way, is one of producers / cameraman from First Look, so check him out. Haley Dalebout, whiz on the Miz. There we go. Get it trending. Get it trending. Najma wants to know what happened between me and Kaylee. That's a good question. I mean, I think after me and Angela started our little thing, it kind of it all went south. I think there's a little bit of jealousy involved. I'm not gonna, start any fires here, but I think I just did. I can't wait to see this one show up on Challenge T. But yeah, there you go. There's some tea for you for the evening. Clarence is awesome. Yes, he is. Clarence is my guy. Gage Jordan, nice haircut. Thank you. Actually, I didn't get a haircut. I got them all cut. Lamest joke in the book. What do we got? Pat Cust, such a douche. Well, Pat, you spelled douche wrong. So that kind of just took all the wind out of your sails, my friend. How's Kenny and Evan? Amazing. Love them both. Evan is now a new dad.